Second Minneapolis Somali cop arrested for disturbing crime on white woman, proves big problem in Muslim-dominated MN. It's been a little over a month since the Somali Muslim cop murdered white woman Justine Damond in cold blood, after the unarmed woman placed a frantic call to 911 after witnessing an assault in her neighborhood. As the city of Minneapolis evolves into a crime-ridden Sharia swamp after Somali migrants continue to invade at an unprecedented rate, now another Somali Muslim cop in the same city has just carried out a brutal crime, and predictably, there is complete silence by the mainstream media. Muslim lover and flaming liberal Betsy Hodges is the mayor of Minneapolis, and has been instrumental in getting Muslims hired onto her police force, fast-tracking them on the path to patrol the streets with a badge and a gun. After Mohammed Nur was placed on leave following the murder of Justine Damond, the very same police department hired another Muslim cop to take his place, by the name of Ahmed Mohammed Jama. But on the very night of his swearing-in ceremony as Minneapolis' newest officer, the cadet was arrested after a sickening discovery was made at his home. As Mayor Betsy Hodges continues to gamble with the lives of Americans by getting unqualified Muslim migrants jobs at the police department, now another eerily similar incident is taking place in Minneapolis involving an unarmed woman and a female-hating Muslim. In an alarming report that's being quietly swept under the rug by the mainstream media, 29-year-old Ahmed Mohammed Jama was arrested for threatening to shoot and kill his wife on the very same night he was to be sworn in as police officer. According to the police report, Ahmed told his wife he was going to shoot her in the head and would be able to get away with it because of his new position as a cop. The police report went on to detail the horrifying event of how Ahmed threatened to murder his wife, while boasting that his new position as a cop would make him untouchable after he shot her in the head. Ahmed's wife was terrified, as her husband had a gun with him during the time of the threat, making her believe that he had fully intended to follow through on his plans. Fox 9 reported. An Apple Valley police officer responded to the 12,000 block of Glenbrook Way on a report of a past-action domestic assault. The officer spoke with a woman who reported that she got into an argument the night before with her husband, Ahmed Mohammed Jama. According to the criminal complaint, at about 11 p.m. August 1, Jama returned home and got into an argument with his wife. During the argument, he threatened her, saying he would shoot her in the head and get away with it. The woman reported being afraid of Jama and not feeling safe. According to the complaint, Jama had never threatened her like that before. He is employed as a licensed peace officer and his duty weapon was in the residence at the time he made the threat. Officers spoke with Jama, who agreed to give police a statement. Jama said they argued, but claimed it was more of a discussion, and denied making the threat. Ahmed of course denied his wife's claims, saying it was more of a discussion. I'm sure. Similarly to how males have discussions with their wives in the Middle East as they bash their heads in with rocks. Ahmed was fast-tracked into the police cadet program, eerily similar to how Muslim killer cop Mohammed Nur got his badge and gun, as his status as a migrant was the only qualifying factor in landing him the job. Here we freaking go again. The lives of innocent Americans are being risked so liberal morons such Mayor Betsy Hodges can be politically correct. How many more Muslim migrants have to murder innocent Minnesotans before the people of Minneapolis finally rise up and demand enough is enough? This is sadly what happens when bleeding-heart liberals continue to believe that Islam is a religion of peace and when political correctness trumps basic common sense. As Somali migrants continue to flood into this once all-American city at an alarming rate, incidents like this will sadly become the new normal for people who live in Minneapolis. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.